Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with part 16 of the TOEM series. And this is going to be our final part of this series because the game is basically coming to a close for us. We're finishing up the last 3 achievements, and I'm actually putting this guide out a little bit sooner than I had planned to because the game will be leaving Game Pass on July 15th. So I'm sure you all have probably seen this as you've been opening the game. So I tried to get this one done a little bit early so that we could go ahead and grab these last few achievements before that time. So hopefully you'll be able to get everything finished over the next few days, and you'll be able to get these last few achievements in before it leaves Game Pass on the 15th. So make sure you do it before that time. And as always, I'll be breaking this up into 3 separate sections of the video so that we can get these last 3 achievements on 3 separate days, and they will count towards the daily quest for earning an achievement in a Game Pass game. So it'll help you to unlock those and get you one step closer to finishing all of the weekly and monthly quests that you might still be working on for the month of July here. And as always, if you've got the game installed on your console, you'll be earning the extra points for that and working towards your weekly console bonus as well. So let's go ahead and get started in TOEM. We're going to take a quick look at the achievement tracker. You should be at 45 out of 48 achievements so far. We've just got 3 left to do, and the last one that we got was the And Some More achievement in part 15. So if you've got all 45 of those, let's go ahead and continue, and we're going to get the last 3 in the game in this Basto area. So the first one's going to be pretty quick. We're going to finish up a couple of the last tasks before we grab it though. If we go back behind this area here and climb up this little ladder, you'll see on the very top here there is the last balloon up here, so make sure you splash that one. That should be 11 out of 11 for you. And that will actually go ahead and complete a task right then and there, so that is task number 11 out of 20. Let's go back down the ladder, and the final plant is also in this area, so make sure that you splash this plant that's here, and this will be 11 out of 11. We will need to talk to the gardener a little bit later on to actually finish up that task, but we've splashed all the plants now. And then we're going to look off the edge here. I would probably recommend standing outside of the grass a little bit, but try and splash this guy down below, and you will get the Splish-splash achievement right here, which is our easy day 1 achievement. So that's all you've got to do for that one, and we will pick up here for the day 2 achievement. So as always, I'm just going to go ahead and save and return to the title screen so that I can pick up there for day 2. So for the day 2 achievement, we're going to complete quite a few of the tasks in this area, and then we'll grab our achievement towards the end. The first one that we're going to work on is there's this guy that needs some help in this area. He needs help running home. So you'll see him over here. Go across this little bridge and talk to him, and he'll give you an empty water bottle. So there's a pump that's nearby. Let's go back across the bridge, and you'll see the little water pump over here in this corner. So use that, and you'll fill up the water bottle, and then we're going to use that to help him get home. So the water's going to kind of power him up, and we're going to have to do this a few times to get him back to his house and complete his task. So we'll give him the first bottle of water right here, and he'll run off. And just kind of pay attention to the direction he runs in. We're going to keep following him. But before you head out, go ahead and refill the water bottle for a second round. And then we'll follow him the direction that he went out in. And we're going to go up this ladder that's right here in this section, and we'll give him the second round of water. Okay, and watch where he runs there. We're not going to go that way. We're going to get sidetracked just for a minute and finish up a couple more tasks. Let's go down this ladder here and back up into kind of the starting area. And then we're going to head down back to the very beginning area where we first arrived on the boat. We're going to climb up this ladder here, and we're going to use the pickaxe on this little X marks the spot to get one of the dinosaur bones. So there's the skull here. So take a picture of the skull. We're going to need that for one of the tasks coming up, and save that to your album. Now we're going to head back the way we just came from and go kind of behind this pool here. There's a monkey that's sleeping, so we're going to honk with our camera to wake the monkey up. And he needs one of our last few ice creams that we have. So let's go ahead and give that to him, and that will complete task number 12. So we'll stamp our book with our 12th stamp, and then press B. Let's move over and talk to the gardener lady that's right here. You can also collect the foot cast if you want to. You don't have to grab that, but I did go ahead and grab it since it was just sitting there. Let's talk to the gardener. And since we've watered all the plants, we got the last one in the first day's worth of achievements here. Then we'll complete task number 13 right there. There's also a water pump right here near her, so make sure you fill up your water bottle right there. And then we're going to get back on track and follow the guy that we were helping to run home. So let's head back up these ladders, and we're going to head out the way that he went. And he's almost home, but he hasn't quite made it fully yet. So let's talk to him one more time, give him the 3rd round of water, and he'll make it back to his house. All right, so let's follow him inside of his house, talk to him, and that will complete task 14 for us. We'll head back outside, and the second bat of the 3 bats that we're looking to honk at or splash at, you can do either one, is out here. So get yourself lined up, and like I said, either honk or splash the bat that's over there. I had to back up just a little bit to get a better shot, but just make sure you get that bat on the side of that little castle turret over there. So you should be at 2 out of 3 now. And actually, before we take a nap here, let's go over to the right, and we're going to go down the ladder that's over here. And there's one more bone that's down here, so we're going to dig that one up and take another photograph of that. So this should be the foot. So take a photograph of the foot dinosaur bone. We're going to need that for a task. We'll head back up the ladder, and now we can go ahead and take that nap on the little hammock right here. And then we're going to very quickly complete 2 tasks right here. There is the ice cream guy, so now that we've got the Oranganas, we can make another ice cream with him and complete his task. So this will be task 15. Let's head over to the left, and we're going to talk to the kid that wanted us to take a picture of a bug. So we do have a picture of the firefly, so we're going to go ahead and show that to him. So go into your animal section by pressing the right bumper, find the firefly, and show him that picture. That will complete task 16 for Basto. We've got just a few left to complete. All right, let's head down here to this hammock, and we'll take a nap here to switch it to nighttime. And there's a bat in this area, so we're going to make sure we get that 3rd bat. So it's hanging right here on this little line with the lights, so make sure you shoot or honk at this bat here, and that should be 3 out of 3 for the bats. Now we're going to head up the ramps and talk to the paleontologist up here and show him the remaining dinosaur bones that we took pictures of. So we're going to head back to our regular section of the photo album. We need to show him the skull that we took a picture of. And then when he comes back, we'll show him the picture of the dinosaur bone foot. And then once we've done that and he's collected the remaining bones, then that'll complete task 17 for us. So this is going to be our last task completion for today, but we've got to actually go collect an item real fast. We need to collect some flip-flops. So I'm going to show you the path to go grab those. We're going to go down the ramps here, and then we're going to head to the right. And we're going to go down this first ramp at the bottom, and down into the next area, down the ladder, and then over to the right. And then if you go kind of around this area, back to the back by the tree, you'll see an X marks the spot. Let's dig there, open up the treasure chest, and we'll get the flip-flops. So we need to have some specific items equipped. So let's go ahead and equip the flip-flops. And then we're going to go into our inventory, and we're going to make sure that we have 2 more items equipped. The first one is the sun hat. So select that, and then go down into the body section and select the vacation shirt. And then you should already have the flip-flops selected for the feet. So let's press B once we've got all those equipped, and we're going to retrace our steps, head back a little bit to that area that we were just in. So go back up the ladder, back to the top, up the first ramp, take a left. Then we should be back in the area with the lanterns here, and we're just going to sit down in this little lounge chair on the left side, and you'll get the maximum vacation achievement right there, which is our easy achievement for day 2. So only 1 achievement left in the game, and we've got 3 tasks left to complete. So let's go ahead and save, and we'll return to the title screen. So for our day 3 achievement and our very last achievement in TOEM, let's go ahead and continue. This isn't going to take too long because we've got most of the tasks completed, and once we finish task number 20, then we will be completely finished with the game. So let's talk to this little guy by the campfire here that's doing the storytelling, and he tells us that he wants to have a picture of a spooky tree. So let's talk to him a second time, and we'll show him our picture of the spooky tree that we took previously. And that'll enable him to tell a spooky story to all the little marshmallows that are watching nearby, and this is going to complete task 18 for us. All right, so there's task 18. We'll stamp our book, and we need to press A to hop off the chair, and then we're going to head back to the area where we found the flip-flops, where the cave is. We need to go inside the cave. So we'll head to the right here, and then we're going to go down the ramp and down into the next area, down the ladder, and over to the right, and that'll take us into the correct area. We're going to go inside the cave, and you'll probably remember the little book with the task for the bats is here. So press A to interact with that, and that'll complete task 19 for you. It's also going to make a little vampire guy appear right there. So we'll stamp our book with the 19th stamp, and then he's going to ask us for an ice cream, which we luckily just got. We got the last ice cream, so let's go ahead and give that to him. That's going to complete task number 20 for helping him, and that is the last task and the last achievement for the game. So we're going to get the achievement right here, a Viking's Holiday, which is the last one. All right, so there's our last achievement. So we've made it through the entire game at this point. I hope everybody enjoyed it and you were able to get all the achievements along the way. Let me know in the comments if you're still struggling with any last-minute achievements and you need any additional info that the videos didn't provide. But that is pretty much it for TOEM. So hopefully you were able to get the whole thing before the game left Game Pass on July 15th. And yeah, that was a good game with a lot of easy achievements and didn't take too long overall to complete. So I'm going to be looking for another game like that for us to work on in the next series. The one I'm currently looking at as a possibility for starting in July, towards the end of July, is Escape Academy, which of course is available on Game Pass, has been for a couple of years. There's a possibility that it could leave Game Pass soon. If it leaves in July, then I'll end up picking something else. But if it doesn't look like it's going to be leaving in July, I think we'll go ahead and get started with that one, because it does have a lot of achievements in it. It's got 40 achievements and should only take us about an hour or two to complete that one. So it should have a lot of quick and easy ones for us to work on. I think that's a good candidate. So we'll see what happens. If it is leaving in July, like I said, I'll pick something else. But Escape Academy is our next possibility that I'm looking at for the next series. So I will look forward to seeing you all in those future guides. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit the bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description if you want to stay connected. Stay tuned for more Microsoft rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.